This is a guy named Tony Thurmond. He is the California State Superintendent of Public Instruction. And here he is going after parents who want to know a bit more about what their kids are learning and whether teachers are telling boys that they're girls.
We want to turn to education for tonight's newsmaker. With book bans and LGBTQ plus students feeling unwelcome in places across the country, one state is fighting back, California. The governor, Gavin Newsom, and Democrats in Sacramento, they're rolling out new penalties for school districts that break states' rules, among them threatening a $1.5 million fine to a school district that refuses to back a state curriculum mentioning the late California gay rights leader Harvey Milk. Investigations into board decisions by conservatives, new laws to punish schools that ban books, and just the last week, a new lawsuit against a school district that's challenging a policy that requires schools to notify families when a child says they identify as transgender or use different names or pronouns. Tony Thurmond, he's California's State Superintendent of Public Instruction and is exploring a run for governor. And he's joining me now. Mr. Superintendent, thanks for joining us on this. Appreciate it. So only a handful of blue states have taken any direct action against school boards. New Jersey, Illinois, that is to name a few. None, though, as aggressive as California. Why take these steps now?
You know, our students are calling out and asking for help against MAGA extremists who are threatening them, literally threatening them. And sadly, the actions of some of the board majorities in our state are leading to violence against those who are in the LGBTQ plus community and against students of color.
There is so much there. I mean, first off, the way MSNBC, the televised mental institution, the way that they frame that whole thing, but okay, fine. The fact that this guy, they're already teasing him. You can see the way the machine is going. Oh, we're teasing him as he may run for governor because you know what? Oh, that Gavin Newsom guy, he's going to be running for president. You can see it, guys. Like, just look through the thing and start seeing it. And then, of course, this guy, he wants to go after school boards. The better way to be framing that is you're going against parents. Parents are on school boards. They're interested in a little transparency. They want to know what their kids are learning, who's teaching them these things, et cetera, et cetera. And we're going to fine school boards $1.5 million if you don't learn about Harvey Milk. I'm guessing that in most of these schools, they don't teach that Harvey Milk was also having an affair with a 16-year-old boy. Yeah, Google it for yourself. But okay, fine. Here he is, the same guy. They had one of these school board meetings, and the parents have had it with him, and he actually got thrown out of a school board meeting, which must prove his theory about MAGA extremists, I'm sure.
You'll not bully us here in Chino. Please see.
Point of order.
In Chino. We're going to take a 5-minute break.
Chaos in Chino as the state superintendent of public instruction is escorted out of the public meeting of the Board of Education.
But what I saw here tonight was just catering to a mob mentality that has disregard for the safety of many of our students who are vulnerable and at risk.
Emotions explode as the state superintendent ends his public comment period, bringing a heated exchange with the school board president.
As a point of order, as the board
Point of
president...
order, this is not your meeting. You may have a seat, because if I did that to you in Sacramento, you would not accept it. Please sit.
Can I get a point of order?
You're not going to blackmail us.
All this as emotions run high with the Chino Valley Unified School District set to vote on a controversial proposal. It would require teachers and school staff to notify parents if a child identifies as transgender.
Even the way that was framed, and that was Fox, it's controversial to know if your kid is being secretly taught that they're a girl if they're actually a boy. That should not be controversial. It's only controversial because you people keep saying it's controversial. Anyway, God bless these parents that there are still a few sane people in California